Okay.
Tim!
It's not too late. It's not too late to turn back.
You can crawl out of that casket, buddy. Get out of it. Come on. Come over here. Come over here. Come over here, man.
Come back to us.
We love you.
Come back to us,
so
Tim.
bad. You're such an amazing guy.
True. Come back to the Alliance, Tim. You can become a glorious, shining paladin in armor. Or you could still just be, it could be a dirty horde living in a mud hut, talking about the ancient spirits. No, man. Can I get a summon, please? Let's get this done. Some of you here. Imagine being worried about server health. Well, I mean, here's the thing, right? Is that, like, our goal, like, we obviously want the server to, if every single person was on Alliance, it would create it would just be boring, because we'd never have any PvP or anything. So we have to have some people on Horde. But we have those people as, like, basically target dummies. And that's what we want to treat the Horde players as on the server. So we want to have some Horde, but not an overwhelming amount of Horde to where it's not something that, they're they're all the time. Just every once in a while we see a Horde, everybody runs them down, we kill them. There's like maybe total like 40, 50 Horde on the server, right? And so we can just continuously kill them. It's never a big problem, and it just always happens that way, right? And so what we want to have is, the thing is that I'm building a bigger community. It's not just going to be, what do you call it? It's not just going to be like my guild or anything like that. I'm building multiple guilds of multiple people and other people running the guilds and the raids all together, right? And as I said before, we're going to be doing, we have the Discord set up a little bit. And so if you haven't joined discord.gg/Asmongold, I made a few classic channels down at the bottom. And we can go ahead and run the guild and talk about everything then. That's 50 like times 100. Well, we don't want to have, the thing is, like, we don't want to have a lot of Horde on the server. That's the issue, right? We want it to be overwhelmingly Alliance, and so I don't know. I feel like there's going to be more Horde. I don't know. I'm worried that there's just going to be too many Horde, and we're going to get overwhelmed. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I am kind of concerned about it. I'll say that too. You want to do overwhelming Alliance? No Horde even want to do it? Yeah, exactly. And I don't know. Like, I'm not going to enjoy. See, the thing is, like, I don't want to play on a server where, like, my faction is completely outnumbered to the point to where any world PvP encounter is always going to end in me being overwhelmed, or the other, the one faction being overwhelmed by the other faction. I feel like that's just a very, very boring way of looking at it, and, I wouldn't like to see that happen. And it makes it not fun, right? I mean, like, nobody likes to be completely overwhelmed and just kind of defeated by, a huge group of people and all of that, right? So I think that's a really, really bad way to do it. Alliance streamer and bigger in terms of viewers, pretty sure you could balance it. I don't know, honestly. I'm not sure how it could be balanced. But overall, like, yeah, I think that, like, the people that are, it's 50-50. Well, if it's 50-50, then it's great. I'm completely happy with 50-50. I have no problem with 50-50. But the issue that I do have is whenever it's going to be an overwhelming amount of people on one side. And I don't think that's going to be good for the game. But shouldn't it be balanced? Yeah, I mean, like, okay. Listen, I troll a lot, and people, they don't pick up on that very well. Obviously, I want to have an advantage. Like, duh, I want to have an advantage. Wow, what a surprise. The Great Day, thank you much for the 5 good community sub. Thank you, Great Day. Thank you very much. But overall, I'm not really, like, I don't really give a shit. I just want there to be, I want to have a fighting chance. Because on the beta, I felt like the Horde outnumbered the Alliance. It was like, I don't know, it was like 7 to 10, or like 6 to 10. So for every 6 Alliance, there was like 10 Horde. So, I mean, like, we had a chance to an extent, but if it really came down to an arms race, we were just going to come out behind, because they just had more people on the server. And that really wasn't very fun for me, because I knew that I could never actually win any encounter. And any time that I did win, it was just a matter of time until I lost. And to me, that was boring, and it wasn't really, I don't know, it wasn't fun. The 3 to 5, yeah, I don't know why I didn't say 3 to 5. But, yeah, it was 3 to 5. Okay, here we go. Let's get our mount, boys. Let's go. The literal Mount God right here. Let's go. Please, Blizzard. Please, Blizzard. Give me this mount. I'm gonna move out of this. Let's just avoid. Oh. Can I get a res? I thought I'd go around it. Didn't work. Can I get a res? Okay, boys. I'm gonna loot him. We're gonna get the item. Here we go. Let's get it done. Can I get a res, please? Thank you. That's the way she goes. I'm gonna do another run. No, fuck this, dude. I'm gonna do another run before I get the rest of these. So anyway, like the point that I'm making, right, is that having the server be overly populated by one faction is not going to be fun for the other faction. Like being outgunned and outmanned and overwhelmed constantly, it just sucks. It's just not fun. Like that's all it comes out to. It's just simply not fucking fun. And so if that's happening to like any server, it's not going to be a surprise that people aren't going to like it and it's going to be boring and then people are going to leave. Now the punk rat thing, I did want to talk about punk rat. Now here's what happened to him, right? You have